Thanks for tuning in to a special episode in the palace. We got the boy B Zilch. We got the boy Dominus on his first appearance. Ooh, special episode tonight.
Let's go.
We're gonna be talking about some comics and their values in comparison to the real world. What you should be copping or potentially stacking. Not financial advice, but we're gonna get right into it here. The boy Dominus. He's made some little bit of a spreadsheet here, so he's gonna get into it with some. I think we're gonna start off in the lowest tiers, right? We're gonna start down low. Okay.
Correct.
Build up the heat slowly. I like that. Right.
I wanna keep people interested. I wanna keep it on the brink. You know what I mean? So we made how many tiers we got? We made a 5-tier list with honorable mentions. They're kind of like little secret cops kind of thing. If you got a bit more in your wallet, just a little bit more. At the end of the day, though, I'm really excited for this. These are the kind of things that I love. I love stacking comics, so let's get right into it. D tier, which is the lowest tier, it's only 500 and down real life value. So like anything below 500, that's what's going to be on this list.
For a 9.8, for a 9.6 or 8 or?
Yeah, 9.8. 9.8 is the highest that you can usually find for comic ratings and sales. So yeah,
anything above a 9.8 is like, it's essentially a holy grail. Like it just doesn't exist because
it doesn't even matter what comic it is, really, because 10s don't exist. Someone has put their fingers on it one time. It just doesn't happen.
And there's only one company that does the 10s, right? It's the CGC or the PSA. One of them
I think it's 10s. CGC. I think you're right about
really,
that.
9.8 is the best you're ever going to get. So that's the standard.
In my opinion, that's one of the perks of the NFT comics is that's a 10. In my opinion, that's a 10 right there. I love comics, man.
The min number is where you get the value after, right? That's why they say there is no grading, basically. So the mint's your grade kind of thing, right?
Yep, so. Exactly. Okay, let's jump into this list. The D tier here, we're going to start at the bottom of the list with What If number 105. You can get it for 6 gems right now. That's nothing. That's under retail. Nothing. And in real life, that's pushing 375 USD. That's... If one gem, 1 USD, that's inevitable profit. Inevitable profit. Easy peasy. Next on the list, we got Web of Spider-Man, number 118. For 8 gems, just above. This is a little bit less of a comp, but it's still there. It's
I heard the web and I cracked a smile. I had to. I don't know why. that word around me, man.
Gets excited whenever it's brought up, dude. Anytime. Next, we got Amazing Spider-Man Annual, number 16, for $725. That one's okay. Just above.
But the art of that one though alone, right? Like that's a heater art. So I think that in the showroom, I think that one's gonna, definitely hold its value for sure.
That's like a floor piece. You know what I mean? Like take up your floor for that like entrance glowing beam kind of thing. Yeah, that'll be sick. I'm excited for that. That one in real life goes for 260 USD. So comparatively to 725, that's pretty decent in my opinion. Next on the list is one that recently came out, actually. Captain America Annual, the 10K edition, number 8.
Okay.
It's a bit of a higher VeVe price at 12 gems, and in real life, only 170. But the thing about that is in real life, it released with 50K editions on the original drop. So on VeVe with 10K editions, it's a fifth lower. Less, yeah. It's like 1/5 the amount total. So, in my opinion, that does have potential to go...
Banger art on the comic too.
100%.
Such an amazing cover.
I even like the uncommon.
We gotta throw these up. We'll have these thrown up on the screen for you boys so you see what we're talking about here. But that one's got some amazing artwork as you guys can see. But on to the next. What we got next?
Next on the list, Black Panther number 1. I believe that one. Me and Dryden just talked about this actually. When did it come out? 1998, you said?
Yeah,
sounds about right.
That's F.A. Dora Milaje, right?
Yeah, I believe so. So, like, there was a Black Panther comic that came out before that, was there not? Like a number 1 that was before that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so,
I'm not
yeah.
100% sure. That's why
Yeah,
I was
they've
asking.
had multiple runs of the Black Panther comic series, actually. There's multiple number ones. So when that dropped on VeVe, people were pretty confused. It pumped up to like almost 2K, the secret rare, because people thought it was FA T'Challa in comic book form. But we still don't have that. We have FA Killmonger and we've got FA Dormelage. So those are the two Black Panthers we've got.
It's a bit of foreshadowing there with the Killmonger. I guess we'll have to see. I guess we'll have to see what comes with that one, huh? Might be a bit of a banger. The Black
That one's
Panther,
undervalued.
a little bit. The Black Panther, by the way, right now is selling for, from what we know, $11.50. That could change. And in real life, it goes for 350 USD. So that's a pretty decent one, to be honest, in my opinion. New Mutants Annual #2. That's next on the list. That one released when was that? Like a week and a half ago? That wasn't even that long ago, I don't think. That one was pretty. I like the art on that one too. The pink, that one's really nice. That is 350. That is 3 gems and 50 cents right now. And in real life, that sells for 210 USD. So inevitably, that low under retail, that's a pretty decent call. Next on the list after that, this is the last one in the D tier. After this, we'll be moving on to C tier, which there's quite a few on there as well. Fantastic Four #265, which is another 10K edition. I believe that's She-Hulk's first appearance. Goes for 9 gems right now, which is low for 10K.
I think it's her first appearance with the Fantastic Four, maybe. I don't know if it's her first appearance.
Ever? Is it on
I don't
VeVe?
believe so.
Oh,
no, like it's just.
You're right about that. I think her first appearance was the book before, and then they had introduced her within the.
Like it's her first time meeting the Fantastic Four. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That would make sense, to be honest. That one, that actually makes sense. If I didn't know that, that reflects the price a little bit. That one's a little bit lower for a 10K edition. That one's
10K, yeah.
Only
I like the art on
$9.
that though. Cool. The thing about those, like you said, the pink one and that one, the colors of them and the art of them is gonna hold up because they're real unique. So, for sure, big time.
The real world value is 160 USD. So that one's not super high, but it's still a pretty decent comp. Moving on to C tier, which is 500 to 1K. So it's gonna start picking up a little bit, but nothing too crazy. First I'm gonna start from the bottom of this one, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna start from the bottom of this one actually. First on the list is Vengeance #1, which just came out.
That was the last comic, right? No, second last we got.
Yeah, I think it was the second last one. Yeah, that's $475 right now, and it's actively selling because the price has gone up. I believe due to the release on VeVe, people have been buying it in real life. It is at 500 USD right now, which is pretty decent, to be honest, for it being at $475. Next on the list, these are some of my favorite. I love the X-Men and the Uncanny X-Men comics. I love the art on them. They're so cool. We got Uncanny X-Men #96. That one's going for 5 gems right now, and in real life, 700 USD. So we're picking up a little bit here. We're picking up the heat a little bit on the prices. Next, we got Uncanny X-Men #129. And that one is 8 gems and 40 cents. And it's selling for 950 USD. So that's another pretty decent one for 8.5 gems. 950 in real life.
That ratio is well above the D tier, right? And we're not even talking the next tier above, but and some of these, the prices are going to reflect. I think they are going to definitely have a huge influence, but the art alone too, yeah, it's wow, just crazy undervalued all around.
I 100% agree. I think I have always believed personally that a big part about VeVe, in my opinion, is the organic value that you enjoy what you're buying. And I love buying the comics. I love it. I love being able to say that I have a comic collection because I don't really have the space to have one in real life. That's awesome. I love that so much. After that, we have Strange Tales number 180.
That's a
Was
10K,
that-
right?
Yeah,
Adam
that
Warlock,
would be
or?
Adam Warlock Gamora first appearance, correct?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah. Yep. I'm pretty sure that was that one.
It's like a
14
red cover, right? With
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has, what is that monster's face on it? Is it like a
Sure, it's
Medusa
like a
face or
weird
something like
guy.
that? I can't remember. It's pretty cool art though. I actually really
Lizard
like it.
guy.
That one goes for $14.30 right now, which is
Damn.
pretty average for the like 10K edition comics in my opinion. In real life, that one goes for $7.25. That was the most recent sale that I have seen actively being sold.
So I guess you really do gotta pick your 10Kers if you're stacking them, because like that Captain America, it is a banger, but like, I mean, comparatively, the value just really isn't like the same in comparison to the real world. So.
If I'm looking at the list again, the lowest priced real world valued comics in the D list, the lowest tier, were two 10K editions.
Yeah.
The She-Hulk for 160 and the Captain America for 170.
Oh yeah,
So,
they love to do that. They drop the
Crazy.
books that aren't really worth as much in real life as a 10K, just so that maybe it'll sell out easier or there'll be more volume on it, because it really doesn't have as much attraction in the real world. So they're trying to like cater to that sort of. But then you also have your outliers. There's 10Ks out there.
Like that Kanger that BZ hates. He hates that book.
Trash.
You think it's a waste of gems alert?
I'll be 100% honest. That's one of the comics that I have no idea what it goes for in real life. I would imagine it's pretty decent for Kang the Conqueror, but I have no idea. I don't know. 10K edition?
Banger.
I don't know.
Trash.
No.
Next on the
It's
list,
going
we have
dark after that.
personally, this is one of my favorite comics on the entire app. I was so happy when I saw that they were going to release this, because I think it's fun when the creators just step out of the box of like normal comic writing and do something ridiculous that like people wouldn't really expect. So next on the list we have Not Brand Ech, number 1. That is right now. I believe that is also a 10K edition.
Smoker alert. Let's go.
FA Batman, FA Wizard of Oz. That's a big book.
Yeah.
It's extensive. It really does bring a fantastic cast of characters. I agree. That one's only 10 gems right now. That's it for a 10K edition. Right down the middle. In real life, that's a $700 USD.
I've been stacking that one. I love it, dude.
I got a couple of
those
myself. Yep. Ooh, I got some nice mints on that one too.
I got number 2021 on that one. Pretty cool one. Not bad. We'll hold it.
I got number 1619.
Okay.
I like that one.
That rocks. That's like a palindrome, sort of. It's like...
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's like the upside down 6.
Okay.
Moving on, one that I preach about this comic all the time. I am constantly telling people to buy this comic. Do not sleep on this comic. Nick's number 3 is... there's good potential, in my opinion, from what I've heard and what I've read, that will be the last mature comic that VeVe ever sees. Because when it was released, there was a group of people that weren't exactly happy about it being on there.
We'll see. But
exactly.
First and last, supposedly, as of now, it's the only mature comic on the app, so... Get it while you can. I mean, it could be restricted. It could be, who knows what could happen to it. But people are definitely out there. Isn't it it's not a 10K, is it? It's a 30?
I think
it's a 30. It's a 30, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, I know people out there. Shout out to Straight, because he definitely is obsessed with that book, and for a good reason. It's a good one.
It's actually a really good read, too. It's enjoyable as well. It's so
nice. I read it. Yeah, FA Pimp Slap. Let's go.
That one,
Love it.
that one's going for 9 gems and 65 cents, and in real life it goes for 8.25. But that is, from what I saw, was for a 9.2. Was the highest point that I could see. But I've seen actively 9.8 sell for 3.5K. So I put it in a lower category, but in my opinion, it deserves A tier.
Mhm.
That's just my opinion.
And with the stipulations of it potentially being the only mature or whatever, then yeah, no, and even if it isn't the only mature, it still has the value. So it's not a terrible move either way, for sure.
Either way, you're making decent for 9 gems and a potential, like from what I've seen, 3.5K. That's a pretty good jump in my opinion, anyways.
And it's also, speaking to the book's specific significance, it's the FA of X-23, I think is her name. Wolverine's daughter. So she was in Logan. She's definitely got on-screen appearances, comic appearances galore. So she's gonna,
I believe she has.
if they do the what's it called, the Kid Teen Titans and the Kid Justice League, or not Justice League. I'm on Hero all day, dude. My bad. But if they end up doing the Young Avengers and whatnot, then she could end up being one with the Wolverine costume on.
Oh yeah, Don the, what is that called again?
Don the suit.
Yes, exactly. I 100% agree. I also believe personally that she has live action appearances to be coming in the future potentially. She was very young in the movie. And in the comics, in some of the comics during the timelines, she's like in her 20s and in her late teens. So I do believe that. Yeah, she's sick. She goes crazy, dude. She goes nuts. Okay, before we get sidetracked on that, anyways, I could talk about that comic all day long. Move on to the next one. We only got 2 more in the C tier, so we're about to get heated now. New Mutants number 98. For 17 USD, that one's pretty expensive because that's Deadpool's first appearance. So for good reason, that one's expensive. In real life, for a 9.2, highest I could find, 600 USD.
Okay, so
I did see past sales for like limited edition versions of the cover and ones with signings selling for above 10K. So like that I can't really put in there because we don't have signatures and stuff like that.
It would definitely be a tier up for sure if you found the 9.8er, just because the jump from a 9.2 to a 9.8 is very, very significant in price, dude. So yeah, that's an above.
Jump on that. That's Deadpool's FA. If you don't know, it's called New Mutants, but it's, you know, it's the Deadpool first appearance book, and not a lot of people actually knew that before it had its first run up, and now it's kind of back down here again. So, I mean, I grab one every now and then because that's such a good book. It's definitely on my top list of speculative investments.
I 100% agree.
Gary V, the guy, has one like posted right here, whatever, a real, I think 9.8er, I think maybe.
Yeah, 9.8 or 9.6, I can't remember, but yeah.
Deadpool's a huge character to collectors,
massive Comic-Con
readers,
huge,
Comic-Con goers. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
There's also with the speculation for the last couple of years, like obviously they'd have to wait a bit to do it for like the honor of Stan Lee and stuff like that. But like from what I've heard, like there has been heavy talk over the last couple of years of wanting him to be the character that does the cameos, because they mess around with multiverses and timelines so much right now. He could just teleport his way straight into any cameo he wanted, and literally
shout out to Hitmonkey, his sidekick.
We might get him. Who knows?
That'd be crazy.
I hope so.
I don't even want to talk about it. It gets me excited. Okay, we got one more. Last one in the C tier. Marvel Team Up number 1. I love this comic so much, dude. The Spider-Man
right now,
and Torch, it's cheap. It's at $350 right now.
Oh,
for 9.6, 800 USD.
BZ likes that price a lot.
Oh, I gotta get so many of those. I have 10. I have 10 right now. So like that's one of my standards.
That real world value is undervalued even. So I mean, not $800 for Marvel Team Up number 1. What are the comic collectors doing, dude? They need to get on that. They need to pump that, and then we need to pump the VeVe price. There we go. It all works in tandem. I need one of those, dude. I need some more. That's a good one.
Major.
Jumping out of C tier and into the last tier, B. Did I say
B
T?
And then... No, you said
B?
C.
Yeah, we're going into the B tier now, and then we're doing the honorable mentions.
Okay, and then we move into the absolute heat.
Yep, and then the
you got a couple in B though that are S's, right? We relabeled.
I have relocated. Yes, I have relocated. Quick mistake on my.
On further calculations.
That is what it was. We further progressed looking and found that they were actually worth a lot more than we thought.
Yeah.
Okay, jumping into these. This is one that Dryden has told me not to get, but I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Tales of Suspense, number 77. Ultimo's first appearance. Seems like a dumb comic. It really does. The artwork on the inside, I love it personally.
That's Peggy's first appearance too, or no?
Is it? I'm not 100% sure. I just know it's Ultimo's first appearance.
Is that with the blue guy on the front?
The big guy, yeah, and Iron Man.
That's Peggy Carter's, I'm pretty sure.
It might be. It could be. But yeah, and right now I bought like a bunch of those for like 3 gems because they were down low. I think I might have even gotten one when it was at 280, which is insane. Now it's at 6 gems because I think people know. And in real life, big jump here, 2,400 USD for a under retail comic.
And you picked up one for $2, dude. Like, just think about
Sniper.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, man.
Love it.
That just gets me riled up knowing that I got a couple of those. Woo! Next on the list, we have Daredevil number 131. This one. No, that's number 13, is it not?
Oh, okay.
I believe so. I believe it is. This one goes for 6 gems and 30 cents. And in real life, 1,750.
Wow.
That's another one. That's another good price jump right there. Those two, I'll tell you now, just so you're not expecting anything out of me. Those were the 2 most expensive in the B tier. We started high on B tier, and the prices will dwindle and then maybe come back up a little bit. But that's not even the ones that I want to talk about. These are just the ones to get you excited.
We're getting heated. We're getting heated in here. It's getting heated.
Next on the list, Avengers number 80. One of the cleanest comics on the entire app.
Red Wolf, let's go.
Vision's first appearance. Oh my lord. That is such a clean... Oh man, once again, I don't want to get into it because I could also talk about that comic forever. That one goes for full... Right? No. Yeah. That's not Vision's first appearance, is it?
No.
It's Red Wolf.
That's 47.
That's Red Wolf. Yeah, 47.
Red Wolf.
Red Wolf is also a good one. This one, I didn't even know it was this cheap right now, and I made the list. 4 gems and 85 cents for Avengers number 80. Wow.
That came out a long time ago, too, dude. Like, the amount of time that a book is on VeVe puts it into the hands of usually a lot of whales because they're able to just pick them up at cheap prices. So if that's been out for that long, it's still under retail, I might need to pick me up one.
I think I have one. I should probably get a couple more of those, to be 100% honest with you. I used to have the secret rare of it a long time ago, and I used it to flip when I was like
Red Wolf
account.
Is the he's the Native American version of Black Panther, I believe.
I believe so.
Or Captain
I believe so.
America. One of those two heroes.
One of the two.
And he could come on screen very easily. I mean, VeVe knows what they're doing when they drop these comic books way out ahead of time. It always ends up being something.
I 100% agree. And I think VeVe might have known, reflecting the price that it is in real life, that maybe he will have a live action appearance. That comic being sold for under 5 gems goes for 1,550 USD real life.
Wow.
Ooh. That's
a 300 difference. 300x difference. Wow.
like, I don't even know what to say about that one. That is so underpriced, it's not even funny. Let's just move away from that. Next on the list, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 86. This one sells for 4 gems and 75 cents, and in real life, cheapest on the B tier, 1,250 USD.
Not bad, not bad.
Not terrible at all.
Not even close to terrible. Under 5 gems again, still under a grand.
Stop sleeping.
Oh, good. Yeah, agreed. Iron Fist number 14. Great comic. Sabretooth's first appearance, I believe.
Victor.
Yeah. That
killed
was
my
only
wife. Victor.
7 gems and 75 cents. In real life, it sells for 1,650.
Oh, okay.
Are you
I
kidding?
got 10 of those. I love Victor, bro. I love those movies. I love everything about Wolverine and brotherly dynamic. Man, let's go. Let's go. I didn't even know his name was Sabretooth. I just know his name's Victor.
I don't even know his name, so just Victor. He's an S tier character in BZ's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing Spider-Man number 194. This one just came out, I'm pretty sure. This is Black Cat's first appearance. This is the top of the last one on the B list. So things are about to get spicy in like 30 seconds from now. 425 for Black Cat's first appearance. That's just disheartening. For every...
I didn't think that one was gonna go under, dude. I was like, these kids aren't gonna put this one under. Bong, it goes under. I'm like, no shot, dude.
I'm so excited for that one.
I think something important there is the secret for like $100, dude. That's criminal.
That's a cop.
But I'm just saying, I don't even have one. I'm just saying, I might need one.
like me and Z were like, yeah, I wouldn't sell that thing under 300. 115 alert. Like, no, man, dude.
The heartbreak. Man. That's literally like every Spider-Man fan when they were a little boy's like biggest crush ever. That or just the classic Mary Jane from like the 90s show. Yeah, different conversation. That one sells for 1,600 USD real life, and literally sold like 4 or 5 days ago. Like right after it was released, or right before it was released, someone bought one for 1,600 USD at a 9.8. That has good potential to go up, I think. If people are gonna buy it right away like that, that's surprising in my opinion. That's it. We're moving on to the big heat right now.
This
is like this is
Top
like
of
even
the food chain.
Yeah, even some of the honorable mentions are good. Some of them, I'll be honest, they're cap. Big capper.
He's
He's dodging cap. He leaves the conversation completely.
Dodging. Let's hear these honorables.
Move on to the honorable mentions here. Number 1, actually, we'll start at the bottom. We'll start at the bottom of honorable mentions. Okay. Number 8, Number 8 of honorable mentions. Star Wars number 1. What are you fools doing? What are you guys on VeVe doing to this comic? I have no words of sympathy for you when the inevitable non-artificial pump comes. I have nothing. I have no words of grace. I have no sympathy. No sorries. No, I feel bad. You had your chance for like a week, almost 2 weeks now. So if you're still not picking that up, then I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Some people can't, but for the people that have the
I
ability
understand
to
that. I understand that.
and know about it, or have the ability to flip for one, realistically, it's highly recommended. Is basically what you're saying, because it's the most important Star Wars comic that can hit the app. And
Like,
that's all you have to say. That's all you have to say. In the metadata, it's going to show that is going to be FA of a lot of those characters, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So
I 100% agree. I 100% agree. We can just leave it at that. Yes, good idea. Good idea.
do your research on that book, man. But
In real life, some lucky soul. Oh my lord, some lucky soul in the last 30
I
days.
hate spiders, dude. I had a fucking spider in my land on my desk, and I had to annihilate it real quick. My bad. We're back, boys. Let's go.
So bad, dude. I thought someone ran into
go,
you.
BZ, the spider eliminator.
I was like,
Oh man.
I got the sandal and I spanked him, dude, so hard. He's never coming back, or his family members. They better not.
616 Peter
Alright.
Parker felt that.
Back to it. Let's go.
We were talking about Star Wars
We just
number
finished
1.
talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, we just had finished talking about how that is extremely underrated. Some lucky man ended up getting recently, very recently, within the last month, ended up getting a Star Wars number 1 in real life 9.8 rating for $1,200 USD.
Dollars, I know, yeah, and that's disgustingly undervalued.
It has sold in auction in the past for over 10K.
Props to that guy. He's a G.
That man.
Snipe alert. Bing bong.
He just won the whole Olympics, like everything. I mean, we don't even need to have the next one at all.
It was probably
He just
David
won
Yu,
the next
dude.
one.
Probably David Yu.
That probably was David's copy.
The king
Good job,
himself.
Dave.
The king himself
The
hopping
king.
on that. Oh man.
What's the next mensch?
Next on the list. I get excited even thinking about this. Marvel Comics number 1. Everybody knows.
That's a pretty small book, right?
Yeah. Only it's just a random crap 66-page comic.
Oh. Isn't that like the first ever of something? It's like the first.
I'd rather
ever
read like
Marvel-
where the wild things are, you know?
Oh, isn't it? Oh, it's like first on the app. Oh, and it's first ever Marvel comic ever. Oh, there's only 60 editions are under left in real world. Oh, okay. So that thing is like exceedingly rare.
Oh, and it's under 200 right now. And your boy copped 2 of them for 120.
Okay, whoa! You don't gotta do that to the people on here. You don't gotta. Some guy that sold that's gonna watch this one day and be like, "Whoa."
Dom's gonna be watching this in 5 years and thanking himself.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. In real life, it's at 180 right. Well, I can't say that. I'm not actively looking at it right now.
They never. They don't sell very often, but when they do, they're like that. They sell.
It's been climbing. It's been climbing right now. It's climbed like 60 gems today. It's going up. So it could be back up at 200. I don't even know. Last time I checked, it was at 181 an hour ago. And then right before we started up, it was at 189. So I don't know. People are getting them. They know. In real world, In, I believe it was February, a man bought one for $2.4 million. Only
Wow.
3 months ago. 4? 3. 3 months ago. That is insane.
It's a lot of money.
We have the opportunity to get that for under 200.
A
Wow.
book.
A book. Yeah. Next on the
And
list.
he's never going to be able to read it. We can read it in the palm of our hands.
I can put it on my ceiling for fun.
I could crunch it. I could step on it. I could read it in my toilet. I could read it in the dog's dish. I could do whatever I want with it.
I can't wait
He's
to
got to
drive
just keep it
over
in a case. He's got to keep it in like a bank vault, dude.
Yeah, the sunlight can't even hit that thing.
No.
Like, crazy.
No.
The upkeep just to keep something like that is very expensive. And we just hold
They
it
have to
on
keep
our
the
phone
lights
for
on.
free.
You have to keep the lights off during the auction, just in case. You never know. You don't know what's going to happen to it. You have to. No one was allowed to be within 100 feet of it. Only one person was allowed to touch it at a time. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Number 6 on the honorable mentions. Web of Spider-Man number 32.
Pretty good one.
It's a pretty good comic.
I like that
Part
one.
of that, it was part of the considerably, from what I've heard, one of the greatest series of Spider-Man comics
The
ever.
greatest arc of Spider-Man ever made.
This side. There you go. What he said.
Part 4,
6-part
Craven's
series.
Hunt, Resurrection.
I think this guy in the middle has a couple of those.
I think he's got a couple of them too.
I think it's a few.
I think I do. I have a pretty
At
nice stack
least-
of them.
At least 2.
At least,
At least.
like at least a full page.
2%.
Like.
Let's go.
Let's go. In real life, that comic is worth $2,000 USD. So let's just put the brakes on that one for a little bit, so your boy here can get a couple of them.
Shout out to
Eternals.
VeVe for letting me get them for $10 a pop.
That's close.
Oh man, it's at 11 gems right now for a $2,000 comic. That is insane.
Boom.
That's insane. Eternals number 1. This is one I was talking about. Some of them are kind of dog poo, but still good. Still good on the honorable mentions. We were honorably mentioning them because they could have made it in some of the tiers. In any one of the tiers, they could have made it, but they barely scraped by. Based on importance, I guess, kind of to me personally. Number 5. Eternals number 1 for $840 right now.
Yeah.
And in real life, that one goes for $270.
$270?
Mm-hmm. I think that one's pretty slept on in real life, in my
Are you
opinion.
serious?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For a 9.8.
Yeah. Yeah. In
No,
the last 30 days, 2 sales have been made.
No, dude. That's
Did you
so
see the
true.
Eternals movie? It was pretty bad.
It's like a really old book, dude. That's
Like, I can't
really
believe a movie that
good.
came out in this generation ruined a book that was before we were even an idea.
No, yeah, the book is definitely a banger, dude. The movie can't detract from what the book brings to comic collectors as a whole. So, FA of all the Eternals, I'm pretty sure. Go
Yep.
cop that thing. I got some.
Yeah,
That's an
I
early
know.
book too. I think it's one of the first 10 that dropped on VeVe.
That was before I was even on the app. I was like far before.
The
Like,
Secret
far-
Rare is a goofy one, but I always wanted it. The one with that robot.
That's Celestial.
That thing.
It's a goofy one. I love the ultra rare personally, with like the realism kind of art on it. I love that one. That one's really clean in my opinion.
They go hard.
Next on the list is Marvel Premiere number 21. That on VeVe sells for 10 gems, and in real life goes for 400 USD.
Okay.
Just barely scraped out a C class, but we put her on there just because we care. We'll move right on to the next one. Number 3, top 3. Don't really know why. What if number 1? I remember why. What if number 1? Number 1, what if? Selling for 9 gems on VeVe. Only 230 in real life. When Spider-Man joins the Fantastic Four, that is only selling for 230 in real life. That blows my mind, boggles my mind. Every single time I read it, boggles my mind. I don't believe that, personally, but people have bought it recently.
That's so insane, dude. Yeah. That's a clean cover, too. Isn't that First Watcher, too?
No, first appearance
No.
watcher is Fantastic Four number 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that secret right
that What If spin-off series as a whole for Disney Plus did really well. So I think that they may come back for series 2, and it's gonna come back on VeVe because that's exactly what they did. They dropped What If number 1 comic book the same day that What If number 1 the episode came out. So it was super cool to get that drop and then watch the TV show the same day. I think VeVe did a great job with that. And Uatu and Fantastic Four number 13, if we don't get to that one, he's going to be a big character too. So look out for that one. Because he's the player of the galaxies in What If, basically. He kind of like plays behind the scenes, but he doesn't want to interfere with stuff.
Sometimes he breaks his own rule.
He's being goofy in that show towards the end. And he's getting beat up.
He gets kind of busy, but that's about it.
Getting punched through timelines at the end.
Man's a whole wimp. Number 2, X-Men number 25 for his 3 gems and 30 cents. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, that is the cheapest comic on the entire list. Out of every single comic on here, I'm pretty sure 330 is the cheapest one on here. In real life, that sells for 140 USD. If I am not mistaken, X-Men number 25. Is that the Magneto in the center where he's like chained up?
That's the one where he went to jail, yeah.
Yeah, that comic is so sick. The entire storyline, I read it like twice. The entire storyline is so dope.
Does he break out of the galactic prison? Is that what happens?
Yeah, essentially, with the help of the Wonder Twins. But yeah, I don't know. The art on that, in my opinion, is sick. I've never really had good luck with comic drops. Recently, I've had some good luck, and a lot easier to hit recently. That was the first comic I ever hit on. Like when the market was like hard to get comics. That was my first comic that I ever ended up getting. So maybe it's just a sentimental love for it, but I think that's worth more than 140 USD.
That's dope.
Last on the list for honorable mentions, number 1, which should always be number 1 on honorable mentions, in my opinion. Hitmonkey, number 1. Right now, it is so low, it's not even funny. It is at 27 gems. Maybe that doesn't seem that low to some people, and I understand, that makes sense. But that is ridiculously low for the Hitmonkey first appearance and first issue comic on VeVe, connecting with the TV show as well.
Yeah, it's a rare book.
Very
rare book.
10K editions too, and it's the only book on VeVe that matches the physical mint size, or not mint size, but edition size, basically. There's 10,000 physical Hitmonkey comic books out there, including all variants. And then on VeVe, you got 10,000 comic books, including all variants. So it's perfect for a collector.
Yeah, they really went all the way to try and like mimic that real world feel. I agree. It was pretty hard to find the real world value for that one. No one really likes to give it up. And when they do, it's not really anything higher than a 7.5 and 8. And they go for like, I think the highest one we saw was 240. And then you can find some that are really good condition. I believe we saw one that was, it was a limited edition cover. So I will give you that. So the price is unknown. I do not know what the actual realistic value of Hitmonkey in real life is. But we did find an edition that was limited edition, black and white version, and it was selling for $1,399 in auction. So that says anything. It could be a pretty valuable comic in the future, and it's sick.
500 to 1,000 at least, without question. So.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. For a collector, they know what they have if they get that comic.
Mm-hmm.
That is the end of the honorable mentions.
We're into the heat.
The
heat zone.
Heat. This is the heat. Thanks
for anyone sticking around this long. Banger.
Yeah. I promise.
Let's go.
Getting into it now, boys. Let's go.
It's gonna be worth it. So if you stuck around, props to you, because like it's gonna be worth it for you. There is only 2 in the A category. So I know that sounds lackluster, but there's like 15, almost like maybe even almost 20 in the S tier category. So let's just
heat it up with a couple A. We'll heat it up with an A2 here.
The A plus is between 2.5K and 5K real world value.
Which comic is it?
Only 2 of them. It's between 2.5K and 5K.
Oh, got it. The price range.
Avengers number 47. The one I was talking about earlier. Yes, what I was ranting about earlier. That is at 6 gems and 40 cents.
That's Vision? That's Vish?
Big Vish.
6 gems and 40 cents is what he was when I made this list. In real life, he sells for 2,600 USD. And I do believe that, one, he is a very important character to the Avengers storyline and just that timeline in general. Mm-hmm. But that art, oh my lord. Oh, it's so nice. I could only imagine how people feel if they have it in real life.
I'm going to hit the Vision pose.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh my god. So we gotta put it right next to it. It's a perfect match. It was a perfect match. Are you kidding me?
Vision alert.
That's sick. That's sick. The second and last on the A plus tier is one of my favorites. I have a stack of these personally. Okay. Night Nurse number 1.
Okay.
4 gems and 50 cents.
Wow.
Highest price so far on the list. 3,100 USD.
Oh my goodness, that ratio is just gross.
9.6. 9.6.
Mind blower. That's crazy.
Couldn't find a 9.8.
Not even a 9.8er. Wow.
3,100 for 9.6.
I could on the nurse. She was in Doctor Strange too.
People got paid attention.
For sticking around. A tier alert. Are we in the S tier alert? Major S plus alert?
Major bag alert coming up right now. Are you kidding me? These comics are 5K, wow. 5K and up real world value.
Wow, nothing but 5K alerts.
This is when we're gonna start getting a bit heated here. These ones are kind of crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go out of my way personally to go in order, lowest price to highest price real world value, just to keep you on the edge a little bit. The first one on the list is Jungle Action number 6. That little bit of Easter egg we were giving you earlier. Killmonger first appearance.
Ding, you're in here still.
Wow.
stuck around for the reveal. Big reveal.
I hold that
6
secret rare. I
gems.
love that one.
How much
6.
is going for it?
180, dude.
5,250 USD.
And it's at $6?
6 gems. $5,200 USD for that comic real world value. That. How are people sleeping on that comic so much? The art is so cool. It's so cool. I would pay 6 gems for that like 10 times. No problem. Ugh, makes me sad. It literally makes me sad. Just to move right on from that one into an even crazier, even higher price. Avengers number 57. 10 copies past the Vision one. Number 57. This is selling for 17 gems right now on the market. Last time I checked. Could change. Keep that in mind. These all could change overnight.
Is that Black Widow first appearance? I think.
Avengers 57?
Yeah.
That's
Is
the
that?
no, it's what's Black Knight.
Oh
I
yeah.
believe yeah, I believe that is what it is. Yeah, 17 gems for him right now. He sells
Wow.
for 8,250 USD. We're creeping up on that 10K mark right now.
We're already 2 in only.
We're only 2 in out of potentially like 15 or 20. We're only 2 in and we're almost at 10K. These aren't the honorable mentions. And the most expensive one in the entire list out of all was Marvel Comics number 1 for 180. Next up was Star Wars for what I'm pretty sure last time I checked it was at 48. So the price just goes down significantly on how much these all cost to get them right now or when you see this. The next on the list is Amazing Spider-Man number 101. I've been talking about this comic a lot lately. This is like this is like a grail. Like a flip grail, not like a forever hold grail. Like you flip this, take your profit and move on to better stuff. Cause like it's a good comic, but like I don't think anybody really likes the character. Amazing Spider-Man number 101 is Morbius the Living Vampire's first appearance. That is at 7 gems right now. In real life, for a 9.8, sells for 9,700 USD. 7 gems.
They're
Are
sleeping.
you kidding?
Go ahead, keep sleeping.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Keep going.
We'll
Keep
be
going. I'll
here.
get more of them. It's okay. Oh man, like it's yeah, okay. Next on the list is Captain America number 117. The Falcon, first appearance. Long time ago. His sick green suit. Love it. And his actual Falcon. Love it.
Mhm.
That sells for $8.40 right now on VeVe. Great price. Great price for an iconic character's first appearance. Great price. And one of the limited selections of Captain America comics for the Captain America fans. There really isn't that many of them. I think there's under 5. Isn't there? I believe there's like,
Yeah.
and I'm not counting the annual. I mean like actual Captain America. Yeah.
Mhm.
There's not many at all. That sells for 12 grand USD.
Wow.
Bunkers.
So we jumped a good like 2 grand there. Like that was a good little jump that we just did. We're above the 10K mark. We didn't even
Bloody
get any
hell.
10K comics.
Getting there.
Oh man, okay. Oh, I missed one. We did have a
Crikey.
10K.
Give me
A
the
little
10K.
sneaky little 10K-er right here.
Let's see the 10K sneaky.
Okay. Strange Tales number 110. Asbestos Man. The king himself.
The GOAT.
FA.
Flames don't even burn him.
FA Asbestos, man. You can't get it much better than that.
FA Baron, right? Too. Mordo.
Correct. 2 of the craziest characters ever.
Those are some real 50s villains right there.
Yeah, whatever, asbestos, boys.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Those are the perfect 50s villains. Everybody was getting asbestos poisoning every day. It's the perfect villain. You actually feared him in real life. That one sells roughly 10K or above.
Wow.
Roughly. There hasn't been a 9.8 that has sold since, from what I've read. I can't confirm fully because I don't know fully. I can't search the entire internet. But from what I've read, there hasn't been a 9.8 sold since 2013.
Wow.
That's a long time. And the 9.4 sells for roughly 10K.
Jeez.
Holy moly.
That's a crazy comic.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even predict how much the 9.8 would be, because you really can't tell when it's only a 9.4. That jump could be significant. You never know. We don't know how many there are. Yeah, insane comic cop. Insane. That one right now is selling for... Oh, wait. Oh, I got them mixed up. No, yeah. That one's selling for 5 gems and 30 cents.
Wow.
That's a crazy cop right now.
That is.
Absolutely insane cop.
Nutty.
Anything on S tier under retail? Ridiculous.
No shot.
Wow.
What is next? Oh my lord, there's just so many numbers. It's hard to even keep track of them.
All these S's out here, dude. Can't maintain all these W's.
Next on the list is Hero for Hire #1.
So that's Luke Cager.
Yep.
Luke Cager.
Luke Cager.
Very, very important character. He has very, real world importance to minority communities. He's
Marvel's Defenders.
Yeah, he's an actually real life important character. Very important. He sells for $14,000 USD for a 9.8.
Wow.
Props to him. Good for him. I'm proud of you, Luke. Holy. We're about to, from what I know, we're about to take a pretty nasty jump here. The next on the list is Werewolf by Night, number 32.
Moon Knight alert.
Moon Knight's first appearance. I believe it came out the day the first episode came out. Correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. I believe so. So it was a couple weeks ago now, because the show's done. They did 6 episodes once a week, so it was was it really that long ago?
At least 2 months ago.
Oh. Wow, yeah. It just didn't feel like that was 2 months ago. Holy. Crazy,
yeah. Time flies.
That common went up to, I believe I saw it going for 25 at one point. The common hit a high point when they were at the episode 4, episode 5 range in the show, because it was crazy. It was a good part. It was amazing. I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen it, but it was really good. Those were the only 2 episodes I was really a fan of personally. 14 gems right now.
Yeah, it's nuts. That's nuts.
14.
Oh, man.
Came down 10 gems with the dip. That's insane for a crazy pop like this. Are you ready for
It's
the real
almost
world
50%.
value?
Yeah.
You ready?
Over a counter.
18,000 USD for this comic.
Almost
18
20K.
grand.
Yeah. Sheesh.
That's insane. 14 gems for almost 20K. And by the time that VeVe Comics can reach that point, what is it going to be worth then?
Yeah. Nutty.
Who knows? Are you kidding me? Oh my lord. Next on the list, Tales of Suspense number 57. I don't even know which one this is.
I'm pretty sure that's Hawkeye's FA.
Oh, yeah.
Is that one?
I think so. Iron Man.
Pretty sure.
So,
Or
Man,
it's the Scarlet Witch. One of those two.
I really don't know. I have no idea which one. I don't have an answer. Tales of Suspense number 52. Or no, number 57.
57.
Yeah, number 57. Sells for 13 gems right now in VeVe. Great price.
Yeah.
Great price. 20K. We've hit that mark. It's a $20,000 comic right there, right across the board.
That's disgusting. It's gross.
It just gets grosser. It just gets grosser and grosser. It's awful. It's awful. The next big jump. Big jump. The next one. Tales of Suspense number 52. Going right up to 52, so it's just the next Tales of Suspense.
That's got to be Hawkeye or whatever.
15 gems and 50 cents right now. That's a $30,000 comic.
Yeah, that's the Hawkeye one. So the previous was Black Widow.
Wow.
Must have been.
Holy.
That's a $30,000 comic in real world, and it has sold for $30K in the last 30 days.
Oh man.
Wow.
These big prices that I'm seeing, these are all sales that have been made within the last month. All of the ads here.
With the crash and everything, that's still kind of crazy though. That's not even.
That's insane. 30 grand. Bit of just a little jump here. Next on the list is Fantastic Four number 13. Watch her first appearance, like we were talking earlier.
Yeah, it's a good book.
10 gems right now. 10. That's insane. 10 gems. $31,000. Sold 2 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure it's 2 weeks ago. It was sold for 31 grand.
Almost it's over 3,000x almost.
Oh yeah, with the edits, I was gonna want to throw up the X's on all of them from like the comparison. But
that would be awesome.
That sounds like a crazy X game.
That's an insane jump.
The difference.
Yeah, 10 gems to 31K.
3,000x.
3,100, I think, is what it would be because it's a $31,000 comic. So yeah, 3,100.
Like I'm just saying, like at least 3,000x your cash. That's insane.
That's insane.
Oh,
that's insane. Next on the list is oh wow. Okay, next on the list, Uncanny X-Men number 4. This is an important comic.
That's a banger. It's a
very important comic. Yep, I agree. That's a good word for it. This is at a low right now of 25 gems. I've never seen it personally in my time being on VeVe. I've only been on since November of 2021, so last year. This is the lowest I've seen it ever since I've been on personally. I can't watch it all the time, obviously, so I don't know if that's like 100% true, but from what I've seen, lowest I've ever seen it. 25 gems. $50,000. We just jumped from 31 to 50 grand in one placement.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I don't know what to say about that one at all.
50 stacks for that one. That's
it's a 2,000xer.
Yeah, like how is that even? I don't understand how prices like that are possible when it comes to comics. Because like when I was a kid, I just grew up and I was like, wow, this is a book. It's sick. But like I don't know, that just seems crazy to me.
Yeah.
Next on the list, I believe. Let me just scan real quick. Yep, yeah, these are our top 3. These are our last.
We're in the top finale.
Top 3 comics of the entire list we've done.
Thank you. Looks like we're over an hour on my timer here. Thank you to any Palace OG that's still in the building. Let's go.
Insane episode. First appearance.
Tuning in.
The goats.
Insane episode.
No,
I'm lounging for the last 3. Here we go.
He's got to keep
all
himself
the
ready
goats.
just in case. Next, Fantastic
Number 3.
Four, number 12.
Woohoo!
Good book.
That's the first Red Ghost, right?
Red Ghost is Watcher, is it not?
Oh,
That's number 13.
Oh, number 12 is the Hulk. meets the Fantastic Four. Yeah, that gray book. Yeah.
The
Correct,
first
correct.
battle.
This book
Wow.
was slept on for a long time on VeVe,
It's still
and it
sleeping.
still is. It still is very much so a sleeping dragon. But it was at 10 and under for a while after release, and then I think people started to click that this is probably an important book. They were right, props to the people who got it, except for the fact that it's back down to 11 gems. So not props to the people, because it just...
Time to get some more.
That's a $60,000 comic.
Wow.
60 grand. Another 10K jump after a 19 grand jump. Another 10. 60K.
Bing bong.
For 11
Yeah.
gems.
Bing bong.
We got
Right,
2
yeah.
left. Oh my goodness.
Ding dong.
2
2.
left. 2 dingers, 2 dongers.
These
Bomber.
ones go brazy. These ones go brazy. Marvel Spotlight number 5.
Oh, it's a value book.
Ghost Rider's first appearance.
It's back down past 20, right?
Going at 18 gems right now.
Oh my goodness, dude. That's
In the
cheaper than I
top-
got it, dude.
In the top, I paid 45. I'm not selling it. There's
Gotta
no
get
chance.
more.
Yeah, 100%.
Two more.
1875 right now is what it was going for when I made this list. That comic sells for $84,000.
Yeah, dude, that's.
84,000? Like, I couldn't even tell you what I would
Ghost Rider,
do.
baby.
Yeah, dude, he doesn't stop. Limitless speed. Like, that pump is gonna be insane.
Nicolas Cage, baby.
Johnny Blaze himself. They CGI'd him a 6-pack in the movie. I never understood why. I never understood that. It just popped into my head when he said that.
So what could possibly be the last one, dude? 80K? It's 18? Jeez.
I'll let you guys take a guess. Take a guess. I'll give you a second to take a quick guess, and then I'll lay it out.
Like, I'm thinking it's a Spider-Man, but I don't want to spoil it if
I
if
know
think,
what it is.
If I think I know what it is, yeah. I think we might have maybe just got it.
ASM number 3.
Oh.
That's a good one. That's a good guess. But that is not correct. No.
Did we just
Or-
get it?
Maybe
I don't know. Maybe we just got it.
Daredevil number 1.
No. No.
What?
Are you ready?
What's...
It's at
Drum roll.
23 gems right now.
Oh, it's
Sitting
that...
23 gems on the VeVe market. Strange Tales 111.
Yeah, the FA Strange Alert.
Doctor Strange first appearance. Real life. Couldn't even
Yeah, that
find
wraps
it.
it up. Nah.
Couldn't
Nice.
even find the price.
It's over 100K.
Highest I could find.
Over
Highest
100.
I could find was an 8.0 selling for, I believe, if I remember correctly, it was $17,000 for an 8.
It's well over 100K.
1.8 will easily go for anywhere between. I was being generous and I said roughly 90K. Just to be generous, because I know someone would probably end up getting one for that price. But it hasn't sold, from what I know, since 2016. And in 2016, a 9.6 sold for 60 grand.
Wow.
And that was in 2016.
Before
So-
Strange was even popped.
Exactly.
That was when his last
Before he
movie
was-
came out. Now he's got a new movie out here.
Yep, exactly. That comic is easily over 100 grand. Easy.
Major. My goodness.
Almost
My
pulling up
goodness.
on 110 on the
Definite
dot here.
Stranger.
Whoo-wee.
Yeah. That was a thank you so much for everyone for tuning into this list, dude. Hope everyone enjoyed these valuable comic insights, because it's like, I think personally, I believe that the real life value will have some effect. So I think that making your stacking decisions somewhat based off of some of these prices, not necessarily just this, obviously do your own research, but off of some of these prices is definitely some of the way to go, because they're going to hold the value when we really have our comic separation and the really good ones take off. So yeah, but thanks for tuning in. Anything you want to say,
Thanks for tuning into
Take
the
us
palace
out
tonight, boys.
Take us out. Zippity dippity.
I love everyone tuning in for this hour-long banger special with Dahmer and Babbers in the cut tonight. It's been amazing. Shout out to all the people in the palace. You guys are amazing. Go drop a like on the video. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.
Let's go.
Peace. Let's go.